next question is, what is the purpose of torque bar and torque arm?
Because we get this question quite a bit. Now you see, bicycle frames are made of aluminum, right? You rarely see, bicycle made frames. There are frames made of steel as well. But these frames are made of aluminum. And normally the dropout they have, we call this a dropout in which the wheel slides, is very weak, right? So what happens is, and the motor produces substantial amount of torque, right? So when the motor is rotating, we have to stabilize the axle because that's how the wheel works, right? If we do not stabilize the axle, then what will happen is we will not get the proper operation of the wheel and the frame can break, right? So in order to make sure that the axle is stable in the frame and then we are not putting any pressure on the frame, we use the torque bars. The torque bars will make sure the axle, that here I have an axle, right? So when the axle is sitting right in the frame, it's not going to do this, right? So the torque bar slides in, the anti-rotation slides in, and it will prevent this. But this is not sufficient. This is not sufficient because if your motor is still going to do this, right, it is going to hurt the frame. So in additionally, what we do is, in order to stabilize it, we use what is called the torque arm, right? So when we put this torque arm in here, we slide it in here. Now what happens is, now the axle cannot do this, right? So when the axle cannot do this, we have a complete stability of the axle in the frame, right? Now there are some frames, for example, there are some trike frames which are made of steel. There you don't need this because the frame is so strong, right? The frame is so strong that the axle will not do this, right? And so you don't need this, but you still need the torque bars, the anti-rotation nuts on the axle so that the axle cannot do this.